Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I'll be giving you I think this is my last very delayed overdue video. In this case, this final delayed video because I was on vacation for a few weeks and I've been using the past 2 weeks or so to catch up on all the stuff that I missed out on, TV premieres and episodes and a few movies. And now with this review, I should be fully caught up on everything because it is the only episode I've seen of this show so far, this is my review and reaction to the Loki series premiere from about a month ago. I watched it a day or two after it actually dropped. And then things got crazy busy for me, and before I knew it, it was like a week later, and I was already back home visiting my family. And then I know season 1 just finished, and unfortunately, I have seen a few things that are kind of spoilery, but I'm so indifferent about this show, I don't really care. And it's not that I hate it or nothing, it's just that I just don't feel particularly strongly one way or the other about this show. But I would still like to cover it because I'm still going to watch it because it piques my interest. This probably might be silly to say this, but then again, there might be some of you like me who haven't seen the entire first season yet either, so I'm just going to throw this out there. If you are not caught up on Loki by the season finale or wherever you may be watching the show, I am just going to be talking about the very first episode. So if you haven't seen the series premiere yet and you would like to, like you haven't even started the show, you may not want to keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers. That being said, you have been warned. Let's jump right back into it. So first and foremost, my attitude regarding the show was that I don't feel particularly strongly about it one way or the other. Out of all the Marvel shows, the one I was most excited for and satisfied with was Falcon and Winter Soldier. I also did end up enjoying WandaVision quite a bit. But Loki, I didn't really see the point because I thought he had such a satisfying character arc and journey throughout the entire MCU, all the way up to his unfortunate death at the beginning of Avengers Infinity War. Although I will admit, with this first episode, it confirmed that is indeed where he died. Like, there were no tricks there or nothing. Like, he actually did die there for real. And I just felt like he had such a great, satisfying character arc, I didn't really see the point in taking another version of the same character and giving him his own show. Then again, I have only seen the first episode, and maybe I'll get more on board for it or more excited for it as I watch the first season. But that was just my overall outlook and attitude on this series so far. I hope I change my mind, but right now I'm kind of indifferent about it. Maybe I'll feel differently after I watch the next couple of episodes. I don't know. But I liked the series premiere. I liked it a lot. It was interesting to meet a new institution, the Time Variance Authority, or whatever it's called. Owen Wilson was great. Tom Hiddleston, of course, was amazing. Solid acting and great emotional acting, too. You know, he was pretty great in it. And I also did like how, like I said, I loved how the series premiere established that he did indeed die in Infinity War, the beginning of Infinity War. There were no tricks, no nothing like that. And that was the end of his true life the way it was meant to. And now he's like kind of thrown things for a loop in the timeline, I guess, or at least in this alternative timeline. I don't know. It's a bit confusing. I may have to rewatch the series premiere because I did watch it over a month ago. But I remember it fairly well. It was exciting. You know, it had a lot of mysticism to it. It did do a pretty good job teasing or setting us up for what I'm sure is going to be an interesting adventure for Loki in this first season. And I guess we are getting a second season. I was under the impression this was a limited series event, but I guess the second season is coming, so we'll see what happens with that. And maybe I'll feel differently about it by the time I've caught up on season 1, so who knows. But I liked the series premiere. I mean, it didn't turn me off from it. I'm definitely intrigued and curious to see where they go from here and what adventures lie in wait for our favorite villain turned anti-hero, God of Mischief. So what did you guys think of the series premiere? I mean, I'm sure most of you have already caught up on season 1 and you're way ahead of the curve than I am, but there might be some of you like myself who are behind and are going to be catching up slowly over the next couple weeks. By the way, don't expect these episode reviews for Loki to drop on a regular occurrence. I'm going to get to them when I'm going to get to them because I'm in honestly no rush to watch or catch up on it. And, my schedule being what it is these days, I just don't know when I'm going to have time for stuff like this. And I've got other stuff to work on later today for other shows I'm following. So thanks for bearing with me and understanding. And if you want more recent relevant reviews for this show, you should probably find another channel because you won't find him here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Loki Season 1 is now streaming on Disney Plus with Season 2 currently in the works, I believe. So that's all I know. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Have a good one. And, of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.